What's going on, guys? If you've never gripped a golf club, this is the Regrip 33.
Here is the video for you.
Standard video, standard, fun, standard. This video, if you've never gripped a golf club, here is the video for you. Let me go get a razor blade. Alright, I'm back now. I'm making this video to show you how to regrip a beautiful, beautiful golf club. And this club isn't old at all. I've just not been having very good, how may I put this? I'm trying to put this in the most, non-mean way. Or no, why would it be mean? I haven't been enjoying this golf grip because I have this golf grip, or not the same color, but Golf Pride, either this or the MCC Plus 4 on all of my golf clubs. But for some reason I haven't been really enjoying it on this golf club. So for that, I'm going to change it for the new CP2 Pro. And yeah, pretty much I'm about to put it on there and I'm going to teach you how to do it. Okay, so first of all, you're not going to need everything that I have here because if I take this really quickly, this is, I guess I regrip all those today, like BB. Yeah, yes they do. It's the ultimate gripping station from Golfsmith. There's a good look at it. It includes a bucket, 2 trays to put anything you want, the tube that saves and recycles all of your solvent, because that stuff is, I don't know what to say about it. I already have a lot of it, so I don't really need to recycle it. Let me just shut this up. You have your tape machine here. You have your usual solvent, the vise, adjustable vise, the alignment stick, and depending how long the club is, you can extend this. But this club is not that long because I'm short. And yeah, that's the station. It is really stable. Get one. I enjoy mine very much. I only started re-gripping golf clubs a little bit ago. Don't know why I'm mumbling on about me gripping golf clubs, but see, here's one thing that I wanted to show you. I have 2 of these golf mechanics because I ordered one and I didn't know that one already came with the station, but they are already broken. They're trash, honestly. I'm not going to throw them away because we'll use them for scrap metal or something. So I'd recommend not buying them. If you buy this, it comes with it. Just use your standard razor blade. It doesn't matter. And I want to make sure because I was still debating if I should change it. Yeah, I'm changing it. So you take your razor blade, and one thing that I've noticed is you see all the main golf videos with the hook blade. And listen, you gotta cut very carefully. Do not scrape the shaft because it will ruin your golf club. That's a lie. That's a really big lie. I've been cutting them once and say I lost my grip and I cut my shaft. They still work fine. I still hit with them fine. This is a little bit loose in the device. I need to tighten it a little bit. Alright, better. So you're just going, what I normally do is just take out razor blade, of course, and just start trying to cut as best as I can. It's very important to get the first cut because sometimes I'll think I cut through the whole thing, and then it won't even come off. So try to make sure the first cut is really good.
That one was. You just try to cut through the entire thing. That one, the best of cuts, but it was pretty good. And then once you get it cut a little bit, just try to peel it off the best of your abilities. And if you ever do it, just take your razor blade and just snip it off a little bit, pull it. This shouldn't take a while for you guys, but...
there we go. If they're a little bit older, they're much easier to come off. So more than likely, if you're watching this video, you want to regrip your golf clubs. It's probably been a while since you regrip your golf clubs.
For me, I get them gripped once, and I don't change the grips until I get new clubs. And I don't even change the grips there, I just get new clubs that have new grips on them. So see, since this grip is really new, the one thing is, if the grip is new, the grip sticks more, but then...
It was unnecessary. So after I got most of the tape off, I just used Goo Gone, or Goof Off, or whatever. Then got the rest of it off. But anyways, so I'm going to show you how to do this now.
38. So, this club I'm actually going to cut, so now I'm changing the title, how to cut and grip your clubs. Freaking breaking. I've pretty much switched to everything but cameraman except my irons. I can get into that.
and because this was, yeah. So, this is about $16, the handheld shaft cutter, and it's basically just a pipe cutter for golf clubs. So you stick it on, and something that I've actually ruined clubs before with, so you're going to want to listen to this. You're going to want to always cut longer, never cut shorter. Like say if you wanted to cut, say, to here, but you haven't done it before, I'd recommend cutting just like a half of a quarter of an inch further than you want it, because if you mess up, you're gonna have to do it again. So you're just gonna tighten it, start like running it around. See, I didn't tighten it enough there. Just start running it around. Just keep on tightening it up, This is a really hard shaft, which is actually pretty cool. And after a while of tightening and turning, you're going to start hearing the shaft being cut. And from many reviews on Golfsmiths, can't even talk, they say that you never want to use this handheld shaft cutter on graphite shafts because it will collapse the shaft. That is a total lie, because I've cut many steel shafts, and I've cut more graphite shafts than I have steel. I've cut both of these, my 3-wood and 5-wood. I've cut my driver, my other 5-wood, my old 3-wood, my putter. I didn't cut all my irons because when I got those, I wasn't cutting and gripping at that time. And here's one thing I'm gonna say. Most of the time that you cut, it's just gonna leave the littlest bit. So best thing to do is twist it around, break it a little bit. Yeah, see, that was easy. You got your shaft, toss it in the freaking garbage. After you cut it, you're gonna wanna measure it again, make sure it's right. Yeah, just like a quarter of a quarter off. And every time you cut your shaft, you're gonna wanna take a piece of sandpaper and just go on the end of it. Just get it smoothed out, because listen, Golfsmith, if you're watching this, I got a driver cut less than a year ago or something, and I was having problems with the grip, and I cut it off to put a new one on, and whoever cut it didn't even sand it, and it was cutting through my grip. So always sand it, because it will cut through your grip like freaking nothing. You can hear the sadness in my voice because that's happened to me before. Go back a little bit. Once you have your beautiful clean cut shaft, you don't know what to do now. Well, you need to get some tape. Can you see that? Sort of. Just tape. You can get that off Golfsmith. This roll, I already got another one there if I run out. But this roll was about $6.86. I don't know. Not 100. $6.86. So it's not that bad. So can you see what I'm doing right now? Yeah, you can. You're going to want to pull out an okay amount, put up your grip, put it to the end, and that's about enough. So let me just pull it back just a little bit. Now, just rip off the tape. It's a little hard, but get it every time. Put your tape on, look at it. That's about right. And here's the one thing. I don't know if you can set it up like this, but I have no idea how to make it to where it already takes off the top layer of tape, but it doesn't matter. You just solder your tape and then take off the top layer. It's a little hard, and shouldn't take me that long. Yeah, find like a spot to where it cuts, where it might not be that even, and that's the best place to take it off at. So just slowly work it off, because if you pull too fast and hard, the whole freaking tape is coming off, then you gotta resize. So, the best way you can do this is make sure that this is even. And for beginners, I can do this much faster because I've regripped like 18 clubs today, just today. You're just gonna wanna slowly work it around to make sure there are no air bubbles or creases in the tape. Work it and then make sure it's even on the other side, and then work it around. And if you cut too much like I did, just hold the end of it and twist it till you get like a pretty good till you get it twisted. Cut off the end of the tape and just push the rest in the grip. Rest, not rest. and at the end. So normally, you just take your solvent, and if you get all this, it comes with 2 bottles. I didn't have to buy this separately. You're going to want to put it just a little bit over the grip. And here's a tip that I can give anyone. You can never use enough solvent, so don't be afraid to use enough. Because if you get any machine, it should just recycle back into the other bottle. You're going to put your finger over the end. Try to put the end of the bottle into. And if your bottle can't fully screw on, just use the rest of it so it can just drip out all over the grip. Okay. That's pretty much full. Wipe off the stuff that came out if anything did come out. Put your finger over the front end of the grip. Mix it around. Let go. And just slowly take your finger off the end of the hole. And just wait for all of the solvent to come out. And when it's just dripping, just tap it pretty hard against your bucket or something. Then once you have your grip, you're just going to make sure that you grip it at the end. Also grip it here. Just work it onto the grip. If you're having problems, it's probably because you didn't put enough solvent. So put that on there. That's pretty much even. And see, since I put a little too much solvent into the grip, it did squirt out at me, but I had the towel at it, so it all went into the towel. So, also one thing that I noticed is with most of the new grips, not like these the Tour Wrap grips, but with any grip, whether it be the CP2 Pro, sorry, I forgot what it's called, or the MCC Plus 4, or the new just standard Decade, every time you put on the grip, you're just going to need to push, because like once you put on the grip, it's going to like bunch up, and you need to stretch it, because if you don't, there'll be tape showing because you didn't stretch it good enough. So then I'm going to try to do this to the best of my ability. Let me extend this tripod. Okay. Hopefully that works. Probably not, but I'm trying it. Why not? I'm just trying to show you everything that you do with the grip. I have a chair here that I look at my grips with. I look at it, try to make sure it's right. If it's not right, I make it right. Just work it until you get it at the perfect spot, and just what I recommend is lightly gripping it and looking at it to see if you get it right. I think I got it right. I use pretty short clubs because I have I like to swing faster instead of like having a more focus. I don't know what I'm saying, but I like using more shorter clubs. So then once you have your grip on and straight, you're just there's a towel down there. You're gonna want to pound it on the ground to get all the solvent that's currently in the shaft or in the grip out of it. And if you get this machine, there's gonna be this one thing to where you can align it perfectly, and you can see if it's aligned. I'm gonna look at it right now. Yep, that's aligned. After you get that done, you have a perfectly gripped golf club.